And in case you don't know, and Dr. R, I apologize if I messed this up, but the symposium was an event where friends gathered to celebrate different things. And it made sense that we name it the Symposium because it will be a permanent place for friends of John Radtke to gather at Central Methodist University. What I'd like to do is have Beth say something from the family, and then Dr. Emily would like to say something. And then we have Carrie Bibb from the leadership group trying to put this event together and make it a reality. We'd like for him to say a few words, and then I'll close the ceremony. So, Beth?
I really don't know what you're supposed to say at a time like this, because obviously it's one of those things that I'd rather not have to do at all. We still miss my brother every single day, as I'm sure some of his friends do. And we just really appreciate the thoughtfulness put into to the symposium, and that it's overlooking the baseball fields, and it just really incorporates some of the things that were most important to him. And you just can't imagine how deeply this touches us and how much we really appreciate everyone's thoughtfulness and that everybody took the time to be here today. It really means so much to us. I guess the only other thing that I would say to you guys, you're young, you've got your whole lives ahead of you. Please don't drink and drive.
Central Methodist University is a place that is built solidly on the strength of relationships one to another, relationships over time, and it is at a time like this that we especially appreciate that sense of relationship. Jonathan certainly will always be a part of the Central Methodist family, our ethos, who we are, what we stand for. And it is a deep honor for all of us currently at Central to be able to recognize his contributions, his memory, the joy that he brought to life and to Central while he was here. And we shall indeed, thanks to this permanent reminder, always remember him.
I don't know what a leadership group is. This is my first dedication. So I don't know how you say or what you say. For those of us who knew John, he's still part of our culture. We're a group of people. A lot of times we like to quote movies, or I like to say books, but we don't read that much. We quote movies, we quote songs, but we also quote John. We have a little scale, which I will not repeat, that tells us how hot it is. And John was part of that. Many times I played softball with him, and I can see him taking his glove off and throwing with that left hand off the fence and telling us it's a fun game, damn it. And whenever we golf and I hit the ball in the woods, which happens a lot, I try to say that quote and remember, it's a fun game, damn it. And then every Labor Day, about round 6 in our fantasy draft, we get to hear Dooch yell, "Come prepared." Come prepared, which is another John Radtke quote. He's been gone for 15 years and we're still quoting the man. There's people you'll meet in your life that you're going to forget. There's people in your life you're going to want to forget. John Radtke was someone we want to remember. Thank you, guys.
When I came back to Central last year, about April or so, a lot of you here know the circumstances in which John and I are connected today. And I'd ask the family for forgiveness, but I understand it's hard. It was a hard night for me since February 4th, 1995. John hasn't been too far from my heart and my mind. And Beth is right, boys. Don't do it. You're young. You got your life ahead of you. Decisions you make today will affect the rest of your life. So I'm glad you're here to hear that. I'm also glad everybody else came out today. It's an important day. Permanent reminder for John Radtke. And I don't know what else to say. other than a couple housekeeping deals, we have this picture of John, and we also have the dedication. I'd like for everybody to sign this today before you leave, please. This will be given to the family as a memento for the day. We also have John's jersey up here and some pictures and that kind of thing. But we are going, the original plan was for us to raise enough money to build this deck. And with your help, we did that. Okay? We have a little bit of funds left over. And the original plan was to make a gift to the philosophy department in John's memory to Doc R, for him to name something there, because that really was important to John. Another gift to be made to the softball club, or softball team, to be named something here, and to Coach Smith. I think if John were alive today and he could support programs, he'd probably support these two right here, would be my guess. So, that's why we did that. We are going to try to put some shrubs around the bottom, and if I could, I don't know if this is order or not, but by show of hands, everybody here, to use some of those portions of funds to put shrubs around this deck, would that be okay with everybody? Raise your hand if you're in agreement. Okay, we'll do that. Put some nice shrubs around here, and John's name will be mentioned in the Talon this year, as well as next year, for the gifts that were received in his honor, and we appreciate that. And Beth is right. I wish we didn't have to be here today. You know, if I had somebody said you can change one day in your life, February 4th, 1995 would be the day I change. Take it all back. Okay. I love John. Thank you very much for coming.